Hello, and welcome to Gateway. I decided to do some post commentary on this episode. You're not hearing any sound effects because of that, but I was pretty dissatisfied with my commentary for this finale episode. As you can see, if you look on the length bar at the bottom, this round went for quite a long time, all the way into episode 8, and basically, I haven't played UHC in quite a while, and I'm still in a bit of the mentality of, oh, we need to redo the round if it goes on for too long, if some team isn't fighting or whatever. And I feel like the community has kind of gone beyond that at that point, hasn't it? Especially for rounds like this with big concepts, big huge changes to textures, game modes, all that stuff. But let's just leave that be for now. What happened at the end of last episode, I believe that was, I believe blue team got all killed off at the end of the episode. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yeah, dark red got left a bit shaken by that. They nearly got Crow. And yeah, I'm going to try to avoid saying anything about what happens. Don't worry, I think I'm fine spoiling that we go to episode 8, because you can tell by the length of the episode that that is the case. So, light red here. Yeah, that one was an interesting fight from last time. Probably one of the best fights of meetup thus far. Oh, I think I remember this scene. Click is getting chased. This scene, Glicka on Half Heart is getting chased by the dark red team. Is pretty much caught between the two of them at this stage. Is getting shot at, and then Reaples jumps down, gets the kill. And barely any damage to the both of them because of that. But Greeples did take a bit of PvE damage there. It would be dangerous for this team, which is doing much better after the fight from earlier. I think they've come out of that slightly better, thanks to that kill. And here we have yellow, because is wandering around. The other two teams involved in fights with one another, although one of them just finished up. Trying to get a better angle on everyone else in the game, clearly. All that fire there. Here we have Siastone examining the site of Glicka's death. There's Crow. Crow is still on Half Heart and is doing a pretty good job of staying out of the way of people. Sai is the one going further in. Cold Bacon gets a hit on Paxton, which is, yeah, green and purple fighting. The red teams found each other, but there is a situation in the home of Siastone. Meanwhile, yellow team still has no idea of what they're doing. at this stage, it does look like yellow is in a better position than most. However, if you're looking at the health there, without looking into anyone's inventory, doesn't seem like healing is on the table at the moment. I'm sure there's somebody holding at the moment, but whoever that is, I'm not sure. I probably don't remember it. All I remember are the deaths, which I'm not going to say. A hit on Fairy Goose. They are, from what I remember, desperately trying to get him his kill. NS, obviously. What are you aiming at me for? I'm not playing this. Come on now. Here we go. Who's this over here? It is Siastone. Now this is who our team wants us to fight, especially now. Especially now. Siastone trying to give the yellow team a fighting chance because obviously, they would be able to. He'd slaughter them otherwise with 3 hearts. One shooting him is red team though. And now Siastone is on the run, and I'm sure Crow is also having a good time. Kai is giving chase. There really is not much. There really is no gain in fighting Dark Red, isn't there? Purple continue to self-destruct. Green, yellow are both keeping their cool at the moment, though. Oh, this is the end for Crow. He's being attacked on all sides. Here comes yellow. Here comes Eric. It's only a matter of seconds. Gone. The teammate is still on the run. Doubt there is much longer left in him, though. Yellow team regroups following the battle, but over here we have green. I'll ask the 2 current titans are on each other, and Ninja takes a big amount of damage there. And the battle commences. Meanwhile, the one person who isn't up on the hill is not having the best of times underground. There he is. There he is. Finally making his way back up. Purple didn't even have a chance. They won't interfere, but it's too late for that. This all leaves us with two solo people, neither of which are probably going to be able to do much from this point forward. This looks like the end for Paxton any moment. The two solos are in fact fighting now. But Saya is nearly dead. Cold Bacon Green has noticed. Paxton gets him. But Paxton's being crowded around at this stage. And I believe something very funny is about to happen, from what I remember. Here we see Fairy Juice. But Mark is at Paxton's area first. There's more shots coming through, though. Here comes Kai. And Mark proceeds to back off as Kai goes in after Paxton instead. But he misses. He misses Paxton by an inch and gives up. But will he be back? Will he be back? And will Green be back? That's the question. Red has regrouped. They're going back in. And Green is still over here. Yellow continue to wander. Apparently, all the fights involving them have broken off. Green, Green was distracted by the situation with Paxton. And I think they're probably the closest to 0-0 right now, but that's not where the fighting is. Mineral Ninja is somewhere else entirely. Among Us? And I jump in just as Kai finally manages to find Paxton. And here's where the funny is going to happen, isn't it? Here, I think this is where the funny happens, as I mentioned previously. Berry Juice stands right above Greeples. Will he go in the attack? And he goes in and gets shot by a teammate and dies. The team really wanted Fairy Juice to get the kill, and they ruined it for him. But there's not much longer in Greep, clearly. Greep apparently had a big reaction to the situation. now we are left with 4v2v2. So I wonder if red and green are going to put aside their differences now, despite the situation with Fairy Juice. Double kill also would be funny situation. Right now, no fighting appears to be happening, though. Oh, as I say that, green has finally found red again. And a heal is finally put into place. Cold Bacon eats an apple. Wacko Flipper has found them. Question mark? Miles gets a shot in. The numbers allow yellow here to get into more positions. Many shots on mark, which negates the health boost that green got a moment ago, really. Eric is in a precarious spot. Yeah, yellow team is going a bit overboard with the walls at the moment. Although, I suppose all's fair, given that green team have the forest instead. Health-wise, a banding together of the two smaller teams still wouldn't put them anywhere near what yellow team currently has. They watch from nearby. They could get the jump on yellow team if they give chase. That ends episode 7. Green team do have some pretty powerful bows. Or maybe Miles just has dogshit armor. I double back to try and find red team here, I think. And just as I said, yellow team are now getting chase. Good hit on Eric there. Precarious positioning from the back flanks of the yellow team, but green team have other matters to concern themselves with at the moment. And green team has split up. This looks like the end for Mark. Pretty easily as well. Old Bacon is on the run. But we double back behind yellow team, and we can see that red are actually giving chase in the back there. I don't know if I commented on it at that point, but they are coming up on them. Here's where I comment on it. They are right there. They're crouching, though. They don't know that yellow team has abandoned that hillside. Wacko is heading back, though. Could spell disaster, couldn't it? Red team, however, is being very defensive, and probably all the better for them. Eric gets many hits on Cold Bacon, and that's the end of it. And now, red team pick this time to strike. While the iron is hot, Miles is nearly dead. Everyone is low. It's down to the wire. Whack-a-Flipper is on the run. The teams have now taken up opposite hills. Loot is shared from the corpse of Cold Bacon. Situation suggests that you'll have an advantage, but skill is now starting to come into play, especially with bow. We have Greeples on red team, remember. Things could very easily turn around. Wacko is near death. And look at the health now. Look at the health now, only 30 seconds later. Wacko has fallen. Eric is scaling the hill, while I believe both of the teammates are still on the hill. Eric is on half heart. Will this scaling of the mountain actually pay off? Ninja is hit. But red team is still somewhat distracted by the presence of Eric. Limp arrow shots should be enough to kill, but they don't do it. Greep focuses on those on the hill, and Ninja is now near death. Neither team can really risk much at this stage. They get a hit in. Kai is on half a heart. And Ninja falls. It's now very even. Miles picks a bad spot to pick up loot. It's 2v1. Have they turned it around? Can they turn it around? He gets a hit in. And another. But tragedy. Kai falls to his death from the smallest of heights. And now it's all even. But Eric has the advantage. The stealth advantage. Greep does not know where he's going to come up. Can estimate, but he can't know for sure. Eric knows that Greep is standing still, shooting arrows at that spot, and gone. Eric, half a heart. Yellow team, despite some rather dodgy stuff earlier on, they take the win with a rather good, very good final fight. That was Gateway. I hope you enjoyed. Video's about to end, so I wrap this up soon. See you next time. Bye.